All right, just when it seemed like the Cavaliers were at rock bottom, they pulled off an overtime win last night versus the Pistons. Tristan Thompson put up a career-high 35 points.
Tris.
Right?
Easy, I see you.
Woo! And the celebration in the locker room afterward.
Hey.
The water was flowing.
I love it.
Kevin Love's chasing him around with a, Gatorade thing. There's all sorts of stuff going on here. It was very exciting.
I love that.
Look, it was a legit question. How are they going to respond to all the controversy over John Beilein? John made an emotional apology to the team earlier that day at shoot-around. They not only had this moment in the post-game locker room, they fought back. They were down in that game, and they fought back and won. What does all of that say to you?
Well, to me, at the end of the day, and you know this very well, Perk, when you get a chance to play basketball, that's your safe haven. No matter what's going on in the world, with your family, with your whatever. You're doing what you love to do. So you can put all those things aside. So it's been a tough year in Cleveland. It's been a tough few years in Cleveland. So for Tristan to be able to come out and those guys support him, he get 35 points, 13 rebounds, whatever it is, and have a huge game like that, you're nothing but happy for a guy like that. And that's what you've seen, that brotherhood in that locker room. That's what you've seen those guys celebrating after the game.
I agree with you, and it's the sanctuary. You remember yesterday I said, what guy is going to be that leader to bring the guys together? We just showed Tristan Thompson actually drawing up a play, taking the clipboard. So he showed leadership, not only with his career high, but he went out there and he led the charge. Okay, hey, now we go fight. We down big, but we're going to fight. And I'm going to be the leader in this. And I asked y'all yesterday who's going to step up and be the leader. And Tristan Thompson did that. And, Double T been playing his behind off all season long. One thing about him, he's going to go out there and compete night in and night out. His stats for his points may not show it, but you could guarantee those rebounds and blocks are going to be there. And, I'm happy for Double T. And like I said, that was just a great example of brotherhood. And maybe the Cavs could build
on this.
I wouldn't say build going to the title, but just build in something just to move forward and put all the
little step. Kendrick, every little step.
Take it one day at a time.
I want to move over to the Warriors. Steph Curry was shooting in front of the media after yesterday's practice, and according to our Nick Friedel, Steph showing no signs of pain or discomfort in that left hand. Steve Kerr now said Curry's not close to a return. He's going to be reevaluated February 1st, so even that's a few weeks away. The Warriors are dead last in the West, so Chauncey, do you think if he's not even going to get reevaluated till the beginning of February, the season, as we know, goes to about mid-April? Warriors are not going to make the playoffs. How should Steph rush back? Should not rush at this point, but should he come back even?
Well, to me, I just look at it as a player, and I've been there. I'm sure you have too, Perk. And you spend so much time in the training room and getting prepared and all the extra hours you have to be there when the team is not there. And in all honesty, that stuff sucks. So when you have an opportunity to actually get back on the dance floor and play, it don't matter what position my team is in. I want to, that's what makes me happy to be able to play basketball. So if I'm able, I know I'm going to be willing. If I'm able, I want to get out there and play. And I'm just guessing that's kind of where Steph is.
Okay, but Perk, look, they're last in the West. This could be a Spurs, David Robinson, Tim Duncan situation where if they stay with
Tim Duncan out there, though. Tim Duncan out there, right?
Okay, but if they stay, and look, as we saw with the lottery this year, the new lottery odds means that it's just it's a chance. We don't know who's going to get the first overall pick, but they could get a very high draft pick, draft a highly touted rookie who would then be joining a team with a healthy Clay and a healthy Steph, which is what we expect next year. Also with Steph, you, I guess, have the risk of re-injury in some way or just some other injury happening to him. So those are the arguments on the other side. I'm usually on the side of playing, and I think that's where I'd fall here. But there's a real discussion.
No, it is. And I'm with Chauncey. You get injured. Like, I tore my ACL, and I couldn't wait to get back on the court. But if I'm Steph, I wouldn't rush it. I'll take my time. Because obviously, you're rushing back. You're not playing for nothing but except for your love for the game. But I do agree with you, Rachel. I mean, shoot, what if you finish last and get the #1 pick and you get the kid Wiseman, a center position that they're lacking in? That would be a great pickup for them, or even the kid from Duke. But that's a whole nother story. But if I'm Steph, I would take my time. I will come back when I'm fully healthy. And I would play a few games. If he feel like he want to play, I wouldn't hold him back.
There's a player perspective.
Yeah, and I know
and there's
you got to
a
play.
team.
I know. And look, I usually say
things.
you got to play. I mean, first of all, fans paying tickets to see guys play, and that's not a small thing. That is what makes this league work. And also, guys want to play basketball. You just got to let everyone play and then see what happens.
Well, Rachel,
that being said, maybe Steve Kerr tells them, like, shoot with the offhand.
Well, Rachel, I don't know right now if Golden State fans are paying money to see them play right now, so maybe we'll wait till next.
Well, they're paying a lot of money. Those seats are very expensive.
Thanks so much for watching ESPN on YouTube. For more sports analysis and highlights, download the ESPN app. And for live streaming and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.